Day 5, getting ready to go home. Looking forward to the long ride.
It's not the way it's supposed to end. Left Garandi this morning and got just outside Wren, and bike has been running flawlessly. As I was saying, so the bike was running fantastic. Changed spark plugs yesterday. That solved everything. Wasn't any real fuel issue at all. But carbs are completely stripped down. Did find a little bit of dirt in there, but nothing that was causing the hesitation. So today was, as I said earlier on, was the big ride back. 235 miles for the ferry. And Jim with his green Norton fast lane, fast pack, Australian spec, because he had issues with his bike on the way down, he said, you know, we'll stick to 50-55, which was comfortable enough, you know, for the vibration on the P11. It obviously revs much higher, you know, it was capable of much higher speed. We're talking about comfort, fuel economy, and not getting rider fatigue. Just as we got to Wren's, about 100 miles in, I said to him, Jim, we need to stop, you know, in the next half hour, fuel break, get coffee, because I'm just getting totally fatigued, because we've been going 2.5 hours solid. Anyway, we were just looking, coming up to a place that was probably a few miles away, and Jim followed the lead, passing a lorry. I was behind him, good distance, and briefly accelerating, as I'd done many times before, to pass a lorry. And without any warning whatsoever, the whole bike locked up, engine stopped, and it just swerved. Huge line. I could even smell the rubber. You know, it's doing 60 or so. And then I pulled the clutch in to no avail. Then it hopped from a jackknife left to a jackknife right. And then I got hit by our other Norton behind that. He didn't have enough route to avoid me. So that sent me hopping to the left-hand side, and I kind of just went limp. You know, in retrospect, that's the thing to do. Don't go hold rigid or anything, just go limp. And I just saw myself falling off backwards, but I stayed on the bike, sort of. I just laid back, the bike went down, and my left-hand leg was under it. Got Kevlar armour jeans, really, and ankle thigh leather boots with, you know, reinforced toes. Just a swollen foot, graze on the leg, nothing but the pain in my back. I couldn't get the bike off of me. The lorry we had passed, I believe it was him, stopped. That's the other thing. Lucky didn't get hit by, you know, a vehicle in the fast lane or the vehicle we were passing. He pulled the bike off of me because I really couldn't. I could move it, but I couldn't get out. And then once I got up onto my feet, the pain in my back was just horrendous. And with the help of somebody else, you know, I turned the fuel off, turned the oil valve off, and tried to get it into first gear, then into neutral. Didn't make any difference. The wheel is locked. So either it's probably a transmission issue, but so something's come undone or broken and probably got 2 gears at once or something like that, or possibly something fell apart in the rear brake drum and locked it up. We don't know. So the bike's got quite a bit of damage. but nothing that can't be repaired. Nothing major. Tank's all right, seat's all right. May have got the silence on the left-hand side. Damaged my brand new chronometric tack. Forks are tweaked. Homemade mud guard stays ground away, but really nothing major besides whatever's gone on with that. Emergency services arrived quickly. Very good ambulance, although I think in the UK they would have given me painkiller. They didn't give me any. And it was a hell of a ride back to the hotel, hospital. Hospital. And they said, don't worry, it's free. You don't have to worry about it. It's free. I thought it was nice. Even though I got insurance, but my phone's dead. I have no knowledge how to get it. All I know it's in an email that I can't access. So, turns out, long story short, besides grazing on the leg, swollen ankle, I got every single rib on my right hand side broken, just under the armpit down to the down to the bottom. So the pain on my back under my shoulder blade is just unbearable. Did get some relief with some morphine with MRI, and now after hours of waiting that wore off. Now they give me some tablets, waiting for that to kick in. They said they're going to keep me in for at least a day and a half, maybe two. Now I've either got to get a train to the port or a train to the airport and get back on a Cherbourg Pool ferry, or get on one of Ryanair's flights that goes from somewhere in Brittany to Bournemouth, so my hometown. So I sort that out once I can find out what's going on. But that's it. These things do happen. It's almost a bit of a jinx rally with the problems of the phone dying and then Jim's engine mounts breaking on his bike. So there we go. Hopefully the next video will be sometime soon, but will be a while later with the P11 all sorted again, because it was running just fantastic.